Who are you? How did you get here? You don't remember, do you?
In a mouth, and you very fine, but the voice of your man.
Happiness or freedom? What would you choose? I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Hey, how long are you gonna stand there? Gonna want you in country. Here's your standing in front of school. Out of it. We know we are already 15 minutes late. Before you could say a single word, the orange hair fell helped you by their arms and shot you with her.
The teacher looked at you for a few seconds before facing the class and making an announcement. Attention everyone, today we welcome two new transfer students. Can you do me a favor and introduce yourselves to the class? The name is Miral. I look forward to meet you all. Miral spoke as she addressed the class. Everyone's gaze turned to you now. You should introduce yourself. Who are you? You face the rest of the class and speak. It's very nice meeting you all. Please call me Katia Long, aka Kayla. All eyes were suddenly on you, or more precisely on Miral, as the two of you took your designated seats. That's right. Today is your first day at Sandy High School. You and Miral moved to the city last week and decided to transfer to this school. This makes complete sense, but you can't help but feel like something is really off here. The teacher let out another long sigh and went on with the lecture. A few hours later, it was finally lunchtime. I am heading to the admin office to finalize your registration. Want me to come with you? That wouldn't be necessary, Katia Long. You have more important things to do anyway. This place will be your home for a while. So you should go around and get yourself acclimated to your new surroundings. Maybe buy us some lunch while you are at it. Looks like Miral didn't feel like waiting in line, so she shoved the boring job onto you. See ya. Miral then turned around and left. You could see some of your new classmates wanting to chat with her, but she just completely ignored them and left. Okay, what now? Should you head straight to the cafeteria? Or maybe you should wait until the cafeteria clears out a bit. Perhaps you could look around for a bit. Where do you want to go? Schoolyard. Roof. The roof. Let's head to the schoolyard. You leave the classroom and head outside to the yard. After taking a left here and there, you finally reach your destination. The school campus. It wasn't anything fancy, but it looked well maintained, and the trees provided some very necessary shade. Since most students were already in cafeteria, the place was pretty much deserted, except for one person who was sitting on a nearby bench. Oh, hi. A girl with the pink hair and green eyes stares back at you. Did you come here to escape the cafeteria lunch rush? You nod back at Naz. Not much of a talker, huh? Wait, I don't think I ever seen you here before. Today is my first day. Your first day? So you are a transfer student, huh? You nod your head. I see. Still changing schools this late in the school year is pretty uncommon. You must have had a very good reason to come here. Don't worry, I am not here to judge you or anything. I was a transfer student myself anyway. I think. You think? Yeah. It's, it's hard to explain. I feel I have been in this school for a very long time. When I try to think back, the earliest memory I have is standing in front of the school gate. But a person doesn't just show up randomly at a high school, right? So I must have transferred here at one point. Hahaha, sorry, I am spewing gibberish. It's a bit confusing. No, I understand. You do? I appreciate it, even though I know you are just trying to be polite. Hahaha. The name is Naz. By the way, it's very nice to meet you. Naz reaches her hand to shake yours. You shake her hand and introduce yourself. Katia Long. Aka Kilo. Huh. That's an interesting name. I don't think I ever met anyone in this school with the name Katia Long. Of course, who am I to say anything? My name is pretty odd too, huh? The girl lets out a dry laugh and stands up from the bench. Anyway, thanks for listening to my crazy talk, Katia Long. I hope we run into each other again. Naz then waved goodbye and left. You stood there for a few seconds before deciding to head to the cafeteria. After that weird encounter, you finally arrived at your destination. It's time to stand in line and buy lunch for you and Miral. However, no matter where you look, the cafeteria is completely empty. What? Wait, Jack. What? Okay, enough delays. Let's begin. Just. You serious? Hi, you're so right, Orange daughter. They should be asking you about the second trial. Oh. Second trial. I guess since she called this high school experiment the first trial, then that could only mean there's going to be more. I think the game just skipped a lot of dialogues unintentionally. Correct, Carmen. The second trial is the real main event. It's the real reason you're all here. In order to pick the winner among you, you 8 will be playing a certain game. The game has many names and many different iterations. However, the most common name for it is the werewolf game. CC. The fucking social deduction game. Is this some sort of a joke? You want us to play children game? I wouldn't take it lightly if I were you, Jack. The second trial might be based the werewolf game, but the consequences are very real. You wouldn't be role-playing around, you will become the rules you're given. Rules? Standing among you right now is a real killer. She will target and seek your death without any hesitation. Your only chance at survival is exposing the killer and voting them off at the end of the day. Standard werewolf rules. However, in addition to the killer and innocent rule, there are 3 additional special rules. First, guardian angel rule. The person with the guardian angel rule will able to choose and protect one of other person each night. If the guardian angel chooses to protect the person the killer targets, then congratulations. You have managed to prevent the killer from claiming their victim. The second rule is the vigilant rule. The person with the vigilant rule is able to target and kill one person each night. However, targeting and killing anyone who is not the killer will result in the vigilant killing themselves. Pretty fair trade-off, if you ask me. Finally, the third and the last rule is detective rule. The person with the detective rule able investigate one person each night to determine if they are the killer or not. However, convincing others about your findings without exposing your rule to the killer is a whole other matter. As you can see, each rule has its advantages and disadvantages, ensuring a fair trial. How to end this explanation? I would like to remind the killer that targeting someone during the daytime is completely forbidden. Breaking this rule or any other rule for that matter will result in offender being immediately killed. Every single one of you is implanted with a small chip in your brain. The chip is completely attached to your optic nerve and is able to witness anything you see. Upon the discovery of any rule infringement, the chip will automatically releases a powerful electric surge through your nerve, thus frying your brain and immediately killing you. You planted something in our brain. As long as you don't break the rules, you have nothing to worry about. Key. Now, unless you have other questions about the game, I will be seeing you at sunset. Miral then walked past you and walked toward the exit. You all kept following her with your gaze when suddenly she stopped and turned around. She was looking back at all of you, but you could swear she was looking straight into your eyes. Welcome back to the Null game. Opening. The story returns. A brand new adventure, expanded like never before. Null. Null 2. Created by Fauzi.
Happiness or freedom?
Happiness
What would
or
you
freedom?
choose?
You lift your head to the mighty blue sky while trying to process what just happened. When suddenly a voice brings you back to reality. Hey, are you okay? You look back at Cece and nod your head. The Null game is happening again, huh? And by the look of it, this one is even more messed up than the last time. Not only is the game's host different this time around, but so are the participants. I didn't play the first Null game, or at least some of them. I thought the game is called Loop Death. But it says Null, or at least some of them. The setting is different too. Why Sandy High School out of all places? Why Miral? Why her? Why a version of his daughter? Sorry, Katya. I didn't mean to confuse you. After all, Cece suddenly approached you and held your hand. You have no idea how happy I am to see you again. Who are you? You have no idea how much I waited for this. Katya Long. We are finally together again. There. Cece leans forward as she held tighter to your hands when... Kia! What's happening here? Very shameless, very shameless. Cece let go of her hand and faced Zero. What do you want, weirdo? Don't be like that, Cece-chan. There is nothing wrong with forming alliance. It's the only way to survive this game, right? Right? And what better way to cement an alliance than a pretty heated kiss? That's not what we are doing. Haha, sure, Cece-chan. I'll get off your hair. I didn't even mean to block you or anything. Haha. Have fun. Wink wink. Zero then waved her hand and left. You watched her leave until she left your sight. Damn, Zero, she is no less a freak as a participant. But she is right about something, Katya. The null game has officially started. Alliances are bound to be formed. And sooner or later this game will spiral into a fucking madness again. We need to escape early this time. Trust me, Katya. This is the only way to truly survive this game. You look back at Cece and nod your head. First, we should start by searching the school. Where do you think we should start? Roof. The rooftop. You think we can find something there? Alright, let's head up. So, how many rules are there? There are the guardian angel, the detective, the vigilant, and something else I forgot. I think, not sure, I think it's the werewolf, something like that. So, Cece, I am not sure about her, but she could be suspicious, like, she could be the guardian angel, or maybe could be the killer this time. Who knows? I can't trust this kind of vibe. I guess we will see. As you walk through the hallways, you noticed how empty the school suddenly became. Hundreds of students roamed the hall, are nowhere to be seen. After climbing the stairs, you two finally arrive to the roof. But it seems someone is already here. Hassan. Yo, it isn't Katya Long and Cece. Are you guys teaming up or something? What are you doing up here, Hassan? This is where I do business, dear Cecilia. If you must know, this is the temporary headquarters of the Milkers. The Milkers? Not you too, Cecilia. Doesn't anyone remember the Milkers anymore? They were the stuff of the legends. A group able to procure any kind of intel. They were active in pretty much every high school in the capital and specialized in obtaining intimate information. Hell, they are the reason half of those high school losers ever managed to get a girlfriend. They are literally the coolest shit ever. And I am bringing them back. I founded an information network across the high school, and we are already getting requests from romantically Inept. Losers. Ahem. Clients. It's only a matter of time before the word milkers is on the tongue of every student in this school. Why milker? why is that name? Like, do they milk the information or something out of people? I don't know. I will create a milker group that will never fade. Hassan spoke while punching his fist in the air. Hey dumbass, you do know this school is no longer. Except for 8 of us, the others were killed and disposed of. Oh. How will you run your creepy businesses with no one around? You are thinking short term, dear Cecilia. Once I win this game show, my face will be plastered all over the TV. Businesses will be flooding through my door like crazy. So, this dumbass doesn't change one bit. You ignore Hassan and start searching the roof alongside Cici, but nothing seems to be out of place. So you two eventually gave up and went downstairs. You two spent the next few hours investigating the different classrooms of the school. But much like every other room in the place, it was completely abandoned. All of those students who were once roomed in the halls were completely gone, and almost like they never existed in the first place. You look through the window, the mighty blue sky suddenly turned orange, signaling the end of the day. It's already sunset. Cici suddenly holds your hand as you two stare the window. It's okay. You did your best. We did our best. Whatever's gonna happen now, we'll face it together, okay? Just you and me, like always. Cici tightens her grip on your hand. Behind that beautiful smiles of her, you can sense fear. You can sense an immense fear that would shatter the very fabric of reality if it ever came out. It's not fear for her life. It's not fear of death, of the unknown. It's a fear for you, for your existence, for your future together. You hold tighter to Cici's hands as strange feeling suddenly shocks your senses. The next time you open your eyes, you find yourself standing in the cafeteria. But you're not alone. Cici and the rest of your companions are all there. But most of all, she is here too. Welcome back, everyone. Let's see if everyone is still alive. Hey Emerald, I didn't know what stage trick you guys are using for this teleport thing, but it's making me really nauseous. Can I talk with one of the executive producers about it? I can't have the cuties at home seeing me puke on live TV. Miral stared at Hassan for a few seconds before she rolled her eyes and faced the rest of you. Now, what's you're all here? Allow me to explain the voting process. Standing among you right now is a killer. Starting tonight, the killer will claim a victim with each passing night. The voting process is your main way of finding and eliminating the killer. Process is simple. You simply discuss the situation among each other and then vote. Each of you gets to vote, and person with highest number of votes gets eliminated. Any questions? I am suspecting Cece, but she is kind, so let's think highly of her for now. By eliminated, you mean killed, right? Whoever gets the highest number of votes will be killed. Affirmative. This is insane. You really expect us to send someone to their death? You can't always choose to vote on no one. However, that would only benefit the killer, of course. We don't care. We are not gonna play your sick game. We are not gonna kill anyone. What do you mean by we, Nazi-chan? Don't go around forcing your own opinion on the rest of us. That's not cute at all. What? I agree with the blonde woman. Not making a choice is a choice in itself. If this killer truly exists, then doing nothing will send one of us to a certain demise. What about the special rules? Cece barely spoke a word until now, suddenly interjected. It seems the rest of your companions are also surprised by this. What about them? What if the people with the special rules step up right now? That will narrow down the list of suspects. Great idea, Cece-chan. There are 8 of us here. If we eliminate the people who will play special rules, then only 5 people will remain. Even if we vote randomly, there will be 20% chance of voting for the killer. That's like pretty high, right? Right. I agree as well. Any kind of advantage we could get will be very helpful. The people with special rules should step up. Carmen spoke as she faced the rest of your companions. Second passed and then minutes, but no one stepped forward. Come on guys, we can't have the dead air. This will totally fuck up the rating. A few more minutes passed, but once again no one stepped up. Enough. This is a waste of time. Don't be hasty, Miral-chan. This is super duper important to us, so just wait a bit, okay? Okay. This is super duper important to us, so just wait a bit, okay? We can't wait all night and nothing will change. Because the special rules haven't been assigned just yet. Huh? Unlike the killer rule, the special rules are only assigned during the first night. That's when you start using them after all. So at this moment, none of you has special rule yet. I see, I see. So CC-chan plan was no go from the start. Well, it was still worth a shot, so don't beat yourself too much, CC-chan. You were trying to bait the killer, huh, Cecilia? Huh? Bait the killer? By declaring that the people with special rules will narrow down the suspect list. She was basically saying that whoever steps forward will be seen as 100% innocent. She was hoping that would tempt the killer to falsely claim that they had a special one. And since the rules haven't been assigned yet, that would immediately expose them as a fraud and end the game. Very impressive strategy. However, it seems the killer is smarter than what you gave them credit for, Cecilia. Or perhaps you're the killer, and this whole thing was just diversion to make the others trust you. Perhaps I am playing the rights into your hand? Your hands. I have no idea what happened just. This is just too confusing for the average viewer. Let's just get to the voting part already. That's where the ratings are. For once, I agree with delusional creep. Discussions time is over. When you hear your name, please step forward and announce your vote. Meryl declared as she started calling out names. The first to go was Naz. I am not doing this. I am not gonna take someone's life like it's nothing. I am voting no one. Suit yourself. You're next, weirdo. Meryl spoke as she pointed at Hassan. My moment to shine. Gahahaha. I, Hassan, the true definition of Sigma male and the future winner of this game show, will vote for you, Naz. With exaggerated movements, Hassan pointed at Naz. What? Me? Of course. Ever since the start, you have been doing nothing but trying to push us not to vote for anyone. And who would benefit more from that than the killer? Ha 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 ha. So my vote goes for you, Naz. No hard feelings though, I just want to win the game show. Ha 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 ha. Yeah ha 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 ha. You're a damn lunatic. Yeah ha 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 ha. The voting continued after that. Seeing no clear suspect, Carmen chose to vote for no one. Meanwhile, Zero let out a giggle and declared she would follow Hassan's lead and vote for him. I thought so. Zero is... they are just like sheep. I hate this kind of people. The CC, on the other hand, let out a sigh and voted no one. It's only you and Kay left now. They just literally it's just like Among Us. It's like they don't have clues, they don't have no proof, no clues. They just go along, and that's not the right way. I mean, but it seems it's just like that. So we will just play along with them. It's interesting game. I like it. Who will you be voting for? Myself. Kay declared with a hushed, low voice. Huh? What? She voted for herself? The whole room stared at Kay with a baffled expressions. All over their faces. Are you insane? Kay. Fine, whatever. Meryl suddenly moved her gaze and faced you. You're up last, Katia Long. Kay, I think she... There's a plot twist for that. There's a plot twist for why she did that. Maybe she did it because she wanted to lift off from her the suspicions, so to make everyone think she is not the killer. She'll be like, yeah, whatever. I don't care if you guys vote me. I am not the killer and I am not interested in this game. I don't want to kill anyone. So yeah, vote me out or whatever. I don't care. Declare your vote and let's end this for today. Everyone's gaze suddenly turned to you. It seemed they all understood the current situation, even Hassan. With Nas getting 3 votes and no one getting 3 votes, your vote will seal the deal. Your vote will determine everything. You close your eyes and take the deep breath. Cece was right. The situation did spiral into insanity pretty quickly. There haven't been any murders yet, but someone is already on the chopping block. Whether you believe Naz is the killer or not is completely up to you. You get to choose, you get to vote. So who would it be? Vote on no one, vote on self, vote on Hassan. What to do? Should I vote no one? Or should I haste and vote K? It's just my instinct. My instinct is kicking in. It's telling me it could be K. It could be K. She could be the killer. She just want to lift off from her any suspicion, make us think she is not the killer or something. Or just go along or vote no one. No one. So, vote on yourself. If I don't vote for anyone, will Nas die? I mean, there's 3 votes on Nas. I don't think she is the killer. She is not the killer. I am sure of it. So if I vote for K, could that be that I could save Nas if the votes are like a bit close to each other? Like I mean, I'll go for K. Maybe that will save Nas or something. It won't get killed. No one will get killed this round. Maybe. If I vote for no one, maybe Nas she will die. I don't want Nas to die. So K won't. She won't get killed this round. But I will vote anyways. I don't want her to die yet because I'm not sure she is the killer also. You lift your arm and point at Kay. You're voting for me? You are surprised. Kay kept staring at you in the eyes, refusing to look away. When all of a sudden she parted her lips. Thank you. Clay simply said thanks. You could swear you saw micro smile on her frigid cold face. Kei-chan is so weird. I love it. I love it. Carmen. Everyone turned their attention to Kay as she simply stood there like a lifeless doll. I don't. Will she die? I hope she won't die. I don't mean it that. I didn't mean that. I want her to, vote her out and she dies. But then the mirror let out a sigh and declared that the end of the vote. Okay, seems the result pretty clear. No one will be voted out tonight, alright? This is good. Looks of relief appeared on faces of some of your companions while others looked completely annoyed. Yes, I am relieved as well. Miral let out another long sigh before continuing to talk. Now let's go over nighttime rules. Every single one of you has been allocated a room in the school dorms. Leaving your room during nighttime is strictly forbidden and will result immediate deletion. This, of course, excludes the killer, because he could roam around freely and kill people. Their place is kind of unfair. If you leave your dorm, you out of the game and actually get killed. Anyways, even if you don't get killed by the killer, in case you guys don't or forget the rules. As the killer, you are free to roam around the school and target one victim per night. Participants with special rules are also technically allowed to leave their rooms during the night. That's pretty freaky. There are no questions. I'll be seeing you all tomorrow. Meryl gave you all one last look before she snapped her fingers and suddenly disappeared. The room fell silent once again, but then someone suddenly approached you. Hey, Naz. Naz looks at you with a smile on her face. Hey, I want to know that I had no doubts. I have no doubts you'll make the right choice, Katia Long. Beneath those hollow, empty eyes lies a genuine person. Thank you. A kind person. I realized that the moment I laid eyes on you. I won't forget this, Katia. I promise. Naz then approached you and gave you a tight hug. See you in the morning. Naz then waved her hand and left while avoiding to look at the three people who tried to vote her out. The dumbasses. You're quite the lady man, Katia Long. Let's hope your little decision doesn't come back and bite you in the ass later on. See ya. Zero ruffled your hair and then skipped out of the cafeteria. Yo, Katia. You might be the MVP today, but it's not over just yet. I will not let you upstage me in the popularity polls, nor will I let you snatch the victory. I'll be the one to win the game show. You just wait. Hassan rolled his eyes and left. The degenerated is a cancer on society. Cecil looked at Hassan in disgust before facing you. Anyway, the first day is over. We did what we could do for now. Let's head out. Well, this game is fun. I'm having fun. A few minutes later, you were looking through the window. Deneb, Vega, and Altair greet your eyes. The three stars of the summer triangle. Your mind rushes back to the event in the cafeteria. Thanks to you, no one got voted out today. However, that means the killer still runs free. And tonight, they'll be able to target their first victim. A victim that can easily be you. Katia Long. Are you okay? You nod your head. Do you regret your decision? No, nope. Do you think you should have voted for Nas? You shake your hand, no. Good. Never regret your choices, Katia. Sissy suddenly approached the window next to you and lifted her gaze to the sky. Choices make who we are, true. One choice leads to another, and by the time you realize it, you have made so many choices. You have branched so many times that your point of origin looks no different than the distant star in the night sky. But that's the beauty of the choices, Katya. It's freedom. Endless, pure, and unshackled freedom. They lied to us. Happiness is not possible. It never was. It doesn't matter what you achieve. It doesn't matter what you get. You always want more. You always desire something out of your reach. You will always struggle. You will never be happy. Never. But that's okay, because freedom is different. Freedom is attainable. You might not control your point of origin or the end. You might not control how you were born or how you die. But everything in between can be yours. Every choice can be yours to make. This is what truly matters, Katia Long. This is what truly matters to me, to you, and to us. Sissy suddenly approached you until only a few feet separated you. The killer will make their choice tonight, but that won't matter. Whatever happens tonight will happen. Do you understand, Katia Long? Not even death will separate us anymore. Sissy leaned over and kissed you on the cheeks. She then waved her hand and walked into her room. Why I have a feeling maybe Naz will be the first victim, or she would actually live in the first night. She would live in the first night. But she could be the one she will die. I don't know. It's just my feeling. Is what my feeling. My feelings tells me. You stood in the hallway for a few seconds before walking inside your room. A dark, creepy bedroom greets your eyes. You look around you and nothing feels out of place. But every fiber in your being is screaming for you to get out, to run away and get as far away from this room as you possibly can. However, you know the rules. Leaving your room during nighttime will result in your immediate demise. You will die anyways. You approached your bed and lay down. But then, detective, a word suddenly flashed through your eyes. This is my role. I am the detective. A word suddenly flashed through your eyes. Detective. The detective special rule. It seems that that's the rule you got. According to Miral, you are able to choose one person each night and investigate them. Using this special rule, you can determine if they are the killer or not. So the real question now is who? Who will you investigate? Maybe it could be not be Kay. Could be Hassan. Jack. Jack. No. Zero. Cici. Cici. Carmen. 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 No. So it's not Naz, and could be not Kay. Could be Hassan. Could be Cici. Maybe possible. Maybe it's possible. Zero. No, zero. Not. It's not zero. It's not zero. It's not Naz. Carmen. Let's investigate Carmen for now. You decide to investigate Carmen. You lay down back in the bed. There is nothing else you can do but wait. Wait and hope. Hope that you'll wake up from your slumber and see the light of the day. Hope that the killer won't target you and end your existence tonight. Hope that this isn't the end. You empty your head of these thoughts and surrender your fate to the night. Like Cici said, whatever happens tonight will happen. You open your eyes just to be greeted by a bird standing outside your window. It seems you survived. You try to get up from your bed when... A word flashed through your eyes. Killer! Your special rule just gave you a terrifying result. The killer is real. The killer truly exists in your midst. And it's Carmen? Carmen is the killer? A sudden knock on the door startles you. You get up on your feet and approach the door. Oh, Cici? Good morning, Katya. I am so glad you're okay. Cici came closer, gave you a tight hug. Cici's smile suddenly disappears. We have a situation. You follow after Cici as you move through the hallway until you reach a certain dorm room. You can see some of your companions standing outside the room. The whole atmosphere was extremely tense. Cici gives you a slight nod as you two walk inside. Who died? A bloody room greets your eyes. You quickly take a step back and look around. However, you can't see anyone in the room. Cici notices your confusion and speaks. The body is not here anymore. Miral snapped it away and gave us an autopsy report instead. However, we all had a good look at the body before she did. It's Jack. Jack is the victim. So Jack wasn't the killer. The image of the well-dressed man sporting a cold look crosses your mind. for some reason you can't picture him as a victim. I've already searched the room. There isn't anything interesting here. Let's head out. While trying your best not to step on the bloodstains, you leave the room. So Carmen is the killer. It's a mess. A part of me was hoping nothing would happen, that the killer wouldn't strike, or maybe a guardian angel would manage to protect the target. But suddenly the killer is succeeded. The only clue we have is this autopsy report Miral gave us. It's not that detailed, to be honest, but I'll give you a rundown. The victim is Jack, male, age 34, height 1.84, weight 85. Cause of this hypovolemic shock caused by severe blood loss. The victim was found with multiple wounds all over his body. One wound to the neck and 5 in the chest and 12 in the abdominal region. Shit. The murder weapon is a sharp object, likely an axe. There were no signs of struggles. The report doesn't mention anything else. No fingerprints, no DNA or anything that can directly point us to the killer. I assume Miral doesn't want us to know more than we should. Still, the number of infected wounds concerns me. What do you mean? Think about it, Katya. There were no signs of struggles, which led me to believe that the victim was unconscious the whole time. If that's true, then one hit to the head or the neck should be enough to kill the victim. Yet the killer chose to repeatedly strike the victim 18 times in total. No matter how you think about it, this is very excessive. Why would the killer do that? What do you think, Katya? The killer is amateur. The killer was angry. The killer was angry. The excessive hits could be caused by anger or very strong negative emotion. This usually aligns the crime of passion. But that also brings up a different problem. With the exception of you and me, none of the other participants should know each other. In the previous Null game, the participants were all picked from different timelines, and their memories were manipulated. Could things be different this game? I made sure to keep an eye how the participants acted with each other, and so far I haven't noticed anything unusual. They all seem to treat each other like complete strangers, which means the killer is either pretending not to know anyone, or they somehow found a strong reason to hate Jack in the one day they knew him. Both possibilities are equally terrifying, to be honest. Of course, there is also a possibility that your theory is wrong and the killer wasn't motivated by anger at all. There isn't enough proof right now to confirm or deny any of these deductions, to be honest. This is going nowhere. When it comes to the killing, the killer has a massive advantage over us. It doesn't matter how much we investigate. Without surveillance footage, witnesses, or at least some kind of evidence, the killer will always be in the lead. Do you get where I am going with this, Katya? The special rules. Indeed. They are our best weapon against the killer. If the people with the special rules work together, then the killer won't have a chance. However, that will be a difficult task to accomplish. No one knows what rule the other person has. And with the killer hiding in our midst, the people with special rules won't risk exposing themselves. The fact that we are all strangers in this game doesn't help either. Still, if we want to survive this game and stop the killer, then making use of the special rules is our best shot. CC continues talking. You are suddenly reminded of your special rule.